The Ahsoka series premiere was full of story developments, new characters, Easter eggs, and reunions. But one moment that may have fallen under the radar for many fans was a new force power that Ahsoka seemingly displays throughout both episodes. While amid the ruins on Arcana, searching for the hidden map to Thrawn, Ahsoka comes across an underground chamber, where a puzzle eventually leads to her obtaining the star map. Upon her initial arrival, she places her hand on one of the stone pillars and appears to focus on the Force. This may just look like her focusing to the average viewer, but for anyone who had the subtitles on may have noticed the ghostly murmurs that can be heard at this time, which seemingly lead Ahsoka to the solution of the puzzle. And then, in the second episode, Ahsoka visits the old comms tower on Lothal, where Sabine's duel took place with Shin Hati, and hopes to find some clue as to where their enemies may have gone with the map to Thrawn. Walking outside the tower where Sabine briefly fought with Hati before being stabbed, Ahsoka is able to use the Force to hear the lightsabers clashing, and some of both characters' dialogue from their initial confrontation. Based on these two occurrences, it appears Ahsoka has developed the Force ability Psychometry, which fans of the Star Wars Jedi games would recognize as the same Force ability Cal Kestis notably uses. Psychometry, also known as Sense Echo, Force Echo, or Retrocognition, was a rare Force ability of acquiring information about people or events associated with an object or place solely by touching or entering it. As we've seen in most cases, whoever used the ability experienced a blinding white light before receiving a Force vision. The most notable users of the ability were Jedi Cal Kestis and Quinlan Vos, and it appears Ahsoka has joined the short list of known practitioners. This is the first time we've ever seen Ahsoka possess the ability, but what's interesting about it is that compared to some of the other abilities with the Force, Psychometry was not one that could be achieved through careful cultivation and training. You were either born with it or you would never have it. It isn't out of the realm of possibility that the ability simply didn't manifest itself until later on in her life, since she didn't receive much, if any, training in the Force after leaving the Order. There are examples of the power not manifesting itself in individuals until their teenage years, so perhaps Ahsoka needed to open herself up to the Force more in order for the ability to become strong enough to use. We also don't know what Ahsoka has been up to since her duel with Vader on Malachor, so that may have a role in this newfound ability as well. I doubt the ability will be called out or explained in the series. I think it was meant more to be a cool addition to the character's skills as a Force user, but her displaying it for the first time on screen this late in her life does raise some questions. What have you thought of the Ahsoka series so far? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for coverage of Ahsoka as a new episode premieres every week. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.